Yeah, that's better. You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look. Y'all see the title? You see what page we on? Both the Japanese and the English version of the One Piece card game's official Twitter is getting nuked in the comments. They are actually getting fucking destroyed for this bullshit rotation, this shite ass rotation, this IE ass every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday ass rotation. Before we even get to the English side, let's see what the East is saying, because you have a lot of dick munchers on the internet right now that makes content praising this trash ass change, this waste of a time ass change, this who asked for this change. Nobody asked for this. And it's crazy how everybody else that makes content is praising. Like, bro, nobody wants this. You don't believe me? This is the East. This is the Japanese. This has over 700,000 views. Let's see what they're saying. Very first comment. He was so mad he translated. He literally took his time to translate the English so everybody can see what he's talking about. Don't need more than 10 years. I will quit soon. Bye. Let's go to read this comment. In the past 3 years, the money I have used has become meaningless. Yes. Now the cards turn into cartons of milk. They're good when you first get them, but after a while, they start to get spoiled and it's a waste of time. Might as well throw the shit away. Let's see what this guy that's verified. Okay, I don't know if he paid for his shit like everybody. I don't know. It doesn't matter. This kind of drop in standard is just a sign of management and negligence. This is from a Japanese player that's verified. So who's really liking this? Because you got a whole bunch of ball guzzlers on the YouTube streets talking about this is such a great change. I mean, I don't know how much of the past 2 or 3 months they've been on their knees for Bandai, but when we actually look at the community, even in the East, motherfuckers ain't even having this. I mean, this is pathetic. Nobody asked for this. But we have a whole bunch of nut guzzlers here. All y'all do is just gargle some nuts. It's crazy.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts.
It's crazy. Let's go ahead. Let's look at this. Disgrace is 12 months left of the game, it seems. So everybody's hating this. So why is people on YouTube trying to convince you this is good? This is terrible. I think I'll leave the game next year. Many people disagree and they are going to lose players. I mean, just look at all these comments. Let's look at this one. Let's look at this one. Mind you, this is on the East. We haven't gotten to the Western. The Western motherfuckers just don't give it a fuck. They're a lot nicer on the East. Let's see what this guy said. Kimi, really bad decision. You have a leader-based game and your approach for keeping the game healthy should be not the same as other TCGs. This demotivates buying alt arts. Even new leaders rely in old cards to be competitive. For example, OP10 Usopp, around 35% of his deck requires cards from OP04, otherwise it's unplayable. So if you guys are investing in Usopp, you only got fucking what 11 months? 11 months left? 11 months. They're not reprinting everything for Usopp. They not. So, I mean, you guys are just wasting your money at this point, especially all the people that bought that Simp Nami mat in less than fucking 1 minute. Same as for GY, Law requires cards from STO2 and OP01 to be competitive. Pretty bad decision. This was made without thinking on your current player base who supports and maintains the game. How can we recommend this game to new players if whatever leader they decide on playing may become obsolete in months? Facts. That's what I'm saying. This was poorly planned. This can be seen with the starter decks from 15 to 20 released. 5 of those leaders are in block 1. How could this be attractive to new players? It's not. This is a money grab so they can milk us like dirty ass fucking cows in the middle of the summer.
No.
And then we take her milk that's intended for a calf and we put it in our coffee and our cereal.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
That's exactly what they're doing while they're fucking milking us because they think we're idiots. We're just gonna buy anything. Looks like the decision was intended with monetization in mind, but could end up killing your game. I just said that. I just said that. I would understand the block system if the support for the new leaders is great on every set, but this is not the case. Many leaders rely on old cards to remain competitive. Again, you have a leader-based game. Your approach to rotation should be different. You already have an archetype system that is some sort works as a healthy rotation system. Please revisit your decision. I'm telling you, nobody asked for this. So if you're a YouTuber trying to preach how this is good, get off your fucking knees and put away the baby oils. It's embarrassing what you're doing, making yourself look like a goddamn fool, you know, on the internet. And just look at Gavin. He knows it's some bullshit. He's like, man, this shit about to fuck shit up. Look at him. He's like, this ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. This just not it. Okay, so this is the East. And look, I'm gonna tell you something too. A lot of people were saying, well, how come we don't like rotation? Do you guys really want to play on the same exact deck for years? Yes. Unlike this particular card game, the One Piece card game, a lot of people come over here for a particular character from the anime or manga. If that particular leader or character is not here, what's the point of playing? Doesn't make sense. We are now on the English plays if you guys haven't been able to pay attention by far. And this just shows you how much a pussy Bandai is for the English version, because you see all this other stuff that we're scrolling by. They didn't even bother putting this block rotation on their Twitter because they know they was about to get their ass cooked. And even though they did not, look, you see all these posts, they refuse to put this on their Twitter. They ain't putting this shit on their Twitter. So instead of putting this on their Twitter, they put the ban list. And let's see what the comments say about this, because at this point, people will be mad. Oh, I'm mad about Gecko. Nobody's mad about Gecko. I'm still cooking. And if you guys didn't see our last video, we don't need Gecko, we don't need Ice Sage, and we don't need Rego. I mean, I was destroying everybody. So I mean, BY Luffy's fine, but the main thing we're worried about is this. Fuck this rotation shit. Let me play what I want to play when I want to. I paid money for these cards. Who was smoking crack this week? Absolutely terrible, unnecessary ban list. And this is coming from a Shanks player who didn't get touched. Y'all gotta fix this shit. It's set rotations, really. Y'all that fucking lazy. Y'all lazy. Y'all lazy. Bandai determined to kill yet another card game. So I want to know who's the people praising this. I went on the East. Motherfuckers is talking shit, and you know it's real bad if the East, because East don't talk shit. That's like forbidden over there. They're throwing y'all in the dirt. And then we go on the West saying this. So who's the one that's actually fucking saying this is a good idea, except for the dick muncher content creators? I want to know, why don't you limit or semi some of the cards instead of just banning? Ban list wasn't a problem. Rotation or make massive players stop playing. Ban list wasn't a problem. I can give two shits about the ban list. Rotation is the problem. Rotation is the problem. Literally, I got into One Piece because I thought it was going to be handled differently. Kingdom Come was not a problem in the meta. You just bitching. But that's not the point. The rotation kills the game at my game store, where you can't get One Piece almost at all in Southeast Ohio. You have to order online and drive to a big city over an hour away. The rotation happened too early. Facts. I'm telling you right now, I want to know who is the one saying this is great. I'm looking on Reddit, they said it's terrible. I'm looking on Twitter, that shit is terrible. I'm looking on Facebook, that shit is terrible. I'm looking on YouTube, and the comments, and everybody's comments is terrible. I want to know who's the one saying this is good. Not one. BS. Thank you for killing my favorite card game, Bandai. Set rotations have ruined the game, and you're officially the worst TCG company on the planet. I officially have no future left in card games after 30 years because of you. Now, so look, this is a ban list. Nobody gives a fuck about the ban list. This is a ban list post. Nobody even gives a fuck about the ban list. That's what I'm saying. Game's officially dead now. All went to shit in 3 minutes. Okay, congrats. I don't know how do you guys keep making the worst decision ever, but congrats. At least Bandai is the #1 company in something. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Why did Bandai make my Perona deck unplayable? Please don't add rotations. I mean, just look at it. Don't implement rotations. Look at this. Please no rotation or block sets. And this is the thing too. If this really does go into effect, I want no one better go to standard. I don't even know why you want to go to standard. You can still play the new shit in the old format. I don't understand. I think that's how it works. I'm not really too sure, but even if you can't, who gives a fuck? Okay, well, let's be real. Who gives a fuck? We get to use all the cards we bought. I can't wait until this goes in effect and there's absolutely fucking nobody but flies and crickets at these standard tournaments. And then when Unlimited comes around, that's going to be a One Piece version of Commander. I'm sorry. I guess One Piece Commander will probably just end up being the future of the game, like how it was for Magic the Gathering. People want to be able to play their cards. Congrats on killing the first and last successful game you ever made, Bandai. You're a shit company. Love you guys, BandGecko. Okay, so let's keep on going. People, I mean, just look at it. Are the people at Bandai brain dead asking for a friend? Level out. What is this dog water list? Okay, so, and that's another thing too. What is this dog water list? We just gonna let BP Luffy run the meta? A lot of people saying they're happy about Gecko. Are you guys just that fucking stupid? Did you ever think and ask yourself, why did they ban Gecko Moria if in the East it's literally a tier 0 format? You guys are that fucking stupid? You guys are that stupid? You guys are chanting for a Moria ban? Really? Really? And you guys are calling this a balance? This isn't fucking balance. Motherfuckers banned this shit to milk you to buy the new shit. Because if it really cared about balance, they would have hit something in purple, because it's currently a tier 0 deck with GP Luffy and PB Luffy. This was nothing but, once again, in the West, milking us for money. That's just usually it is. They don't give a fuck about no Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria ain't even doing shit in the East. This has nothing to do with balance. They hit this shit over here. This was a West, organized hit to get you off the old shit so you could buy the new shit. That's the reason why. This has nothing to do with balance, because if it was for balance, the East, in the East, they would have been in a tier 0 format right now with purple Luffy going everywhere. The rotation idea has been the most stupid idea Bandai could have ever come up with. This is going to make people not want to play their games, spend money to completely alt art their deck just so you can't play 30% of the deck due to fucking number. Please reconsider this. I mean, we're not gonna go over this any longer. I just had to bring this up because for some reason everybody on YouTube is just lying to you. When we actually go to YouTube, when we actually go to Facebook, YouTube comments, Facebook, we go to Twitter, this is what it's like. If you guys want change, y'all need to implement what Yu-Gi-Oh players do. We don't get a ban list. If we don't get a fucking ban list, every single one of these posts is ban list, ban list, ban list. In our case, it will be, we don't like this shit, remove set rotation, remove set rotation, remove set rotation, remove set rotation. It will literally be this in every single goddamn post. I'm not telling y'all to do any of that. I'm not going to tell people that, you know, the delinquents, but y'all look, y'all grown ass adults. I'm just telling you what the other community, Yu-Gi-Oh community does. They fucking run up all they shit. So if you guys do want change, if I was like that, I'll be like, you know what, I'll just copy what Yu-Gi-Oh players are doing. But if you guys do want to report or send emails, a lot of people are asking, where do we go to report this bullshit set rotation to? Just give me 1 second, we'll bring up the page just right now. So for everybody asking us on how to contact Bandai, like I said earlier, the best way is probably just to, you know, contact them, do the comments, say you don't want set rotation. And then another thing you could possibly do is just scroll all the way down. Let's go to the official One Piece website right here. Scroll all the way down, all the way to the bottom. Go to inquiries. And then when you go here, you can send them an email. Your subject was a set rotation and just raid your ass off. Me personally, I will be sending 1 email in the morning and 1 email at the night for probably the rest of the year. Copy and paste, copy and paste, copy. That's going to be me. But this is how you contact them. We need to be flooding this out. If you guys do not want set rotation, this is where you flood them out. Flood them out on here, flood them out on their comments, flood them out everywhere. Because let's take a look at one more thing. Let's take a look at one more thing here. I had to go back to my own page, but I ended up seeing a very valuable comment that we can actually look at right here. There's a comment, people saying, oh, it's been in the game, it's been in the game. Well, let's see what this comment says. Insight from someone who also plays Digimon TCG. Bandai has had something similar to blocks numbers printed on the cards since about BT6. Digimon is currently in BT17, so that is 11 sets with these numbers and no rotation in sight. The assistance of block numbers since OPO1 doesn't mean anything except that it was up for consideration. So pretty much since Digimon's not as popular as the One Piece TCG, that's the reason why they haven't added anything. It's not that popular. They're not selling that much shit. Since One Piece is selling like crazy, they're like, oh, well, it's time to fucking bring out the milkers, the Mommy milkers. Let's just go ahead and milk everybody. They can easily just be like Digimon. They can easily just be just like Digimon. On top of the issue that I'm having is, if set rotation has been planned in the One Piece card game since day one, why didn't Bandai tell anyone this was coming since the start of the game at OPO1? Why didn't they? We literally just got lied to and goobed. If I knew set rotation was going to be added to this bitch, my whole, my whole entire view on this game would have been fucking ass backwards. We just got fucking goobed. We got goobed. We got fucking goobed and lied to this whole time. They told us to buy all the PRB shit and all this shit, and now they're taking everything away. Look at this. They definitely should have explicitly commuted set rotation beforehand. I just said that, but you could kind of see the writing on the wall with the block numbers on card. Well, that's also not true because of this. We just got goobed. We just got fucking goobed. That's just what it is. Let me know your thoughts below. But like I said, or if you guys want to contact him, blow up their email and do what Yu-Gi-Oh players do when they don't get a ban. Let's just go on their fucking page and just say, no set rotation. This is something that I see the Yu-Gi-Oh players do. I'm not telling you for you guys to do this. You guys are grown-ass adults. But after seeing how the Yu-Gi-Oh players move, things actually change when they start doing that. If you guys just want to keep it professional, just come right here. That's all I got, man. If you guys think set rotation should be added to the game, you're a fucking idiot. And this isn't just from the West. This isn't just coming from me. We just went on the Eastern Twitter, and they're all thinking the same thing. Stop fucking dick munching Bandai content creators. Okay, put down the baby oil and pick up a fucking fucking poster saying we will not accept block rotations. This shit's looking stupid out here. Look, that's all I got. Tell me what you think below. And yeah, stop the nut guzzling. That's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys in the next one. But before we go, if you're feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go.